Okay, we're back in the rim. Today we have a lot of work to do. First of all, we're making all these barricades, which... Okay. It's been a couple seconds and already we're being raided. Another Megapede, though, and that's a Venomite. The hell is a Venomite? The size of a lion. Globs of highly corrosive acid over long distances. Won't result in permanent damage, you say? Okay, so basically, the Megapede's the only real risk here, right? Oh, Mega Thrips, by the way. The Worker Cast? Well, it rips armor into shreds. And causes severe bones. Well, that's not great. Okay, well, we can hopefully deal with this. Did it say they were raiding right now? No, they're preparing for a while. Okay, Eddie's still injured from the fight with Eric, which... that irritates the hell out of me, I'm not gonna lie. But he's gonna need to suck it up. Cricket, maybe put down the baby. There you go. Everybody get out here. Come on. I prefer to fight them not at the wall. Eddie is so slow. He's actually slower than the Megapede, which is saying something. Now, I'm gonna try and have Ant use Tame Insectoid on the other Megapede. That one over here is male. What is ours? Female. We might be able to breed more. I don't know if they actually can lay eggs. Or breed at all. Do they have a gestation time? No, it's looking like they are not going to be able to breed, but oh well. I'll go ahead and have the animals go off to attack. Well, I say animals, animal when the time comes. Okay, let's see. Ant has the longest ranged weapon. Let's go ahead and put him here. Yeah, that should... Why can't... Is it... Oh, that's where Eddie's going, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Okay, we've already got them firing some shots. The Megapede is slowly making its way over. I'd prefer if they aimed for that, but... Oh well. Okay, good. That's them dead. Let's have everyone who can shoot that. Okay, take out the one that spits acid, please. Where's the other... Okay, there's the other Megapede. Still far away. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Why did you go down? Ah, because they hit the leg specifically. Great. Come on. Here, how far of a range? Okay, it's almost in range. Let's take one more shot and then... Tame Insectoid. There we go, tamed. Now we got 2 Megapedes, which is a hell of a lot. Eddie is bleeding out in 17 hours, and Crick in 23, we're fine. Beetle got slightly injured, but it's really fine. Where's Eddie's gun? I guess we'll worry about that later. There it is. Okay, hang on. I'd rather haul the double barrel than the Thumbo horn, to be honest. Okay. And with that, now we have a new pet. We'll go ahead and upgrade that to herbal meds. We also still have a mega spider. I didn't even realize we don't need a mega spider. I don't know why I tamed one. I think I tamed it because I figured it'd be nice for combat, but I'll be honest, Megapedes seem like the better option. Mega Spiders are too slow to be useful while also being not tanky enough to make up for their slowness like a Megapede is. Starvation, B. Well, B, you're on your way home right now. You can eat when you're home. You big baby. Eddie can't walk, so B is the only one who can do medical shit. 19 hours, 21 hours. B, why don't you eat? Worry about yourself before you pass out. Okay, still tend to people, though. Come on. There you go. Kinda had to work through the night there, but it should be fine. Starvation for Cricket. Okay, well, real quick, feed Cricket because she's starving and we don't want her to stop living. Be kinda bad. We still have all these bedrolls to get rid of. Okay. Cricket, go re-equip your Thrumbo Horn now that you can walk again. And Eddie, where's the gun? There's a gun somewhere. There it is. Re-equip that. There we go. What's wrong with Cecil? Really hungry and really wants to play. B, go breastfeed that kid that's not yours. I know that's a very weird statement I just made, but kind of necessary. Now play with him. Okay. Well, that raid could have gone worse. So right now we just focus on letting time fly by, let them heal up. We've got all these concrete presses working for us. We are missing the inputs on these. We need someone to actually haul them. Do we not have these set to include... Yeah, no, they should include granite chunks. I don't know why they're not doing it. Sky, can you haul? Yeah, go ahead and... Let's tell our fucking 3-year-old to just haul some big rocks for us. There we go. Oh, she missed one. Why would you miss one? There we go. That's a nice amount of concrete we're going to have after that. I am going to go ahead and forbid all of these. I think we need to start building up more concrete. Not for use in these, although I do want to make more of these as well, but rather so that we can finally make concrete kill box. This is going to be the exit of the kill box. Like, this is where we shoot them if they manage to get out of the kill box, but we're going to make a nice maze structure. I love doing kill maze boxes, things, whatever you want to call them. So we're going to be doing one of those. It's genuinely, in my opinion, the best way to do it. Seems like our meal area is full, and I mean absolutely full. And part of it's because I'm storing Rafflesia petals and all that in here. I think I need to stop holding the psychoid leaves, and I think we just stop holding leaves in general in there. What was the other thing? Clivia petals. I wanted them to stay in there so they wouldn't rot, but I'm gonna be honest, it takes up way too much of our storage, so it has to go. Same with the lemonade. There's no reason in keeping lemonade in here because it doesn't rot. Okay, let's check. Do these have the petals? Yeah, and the leaves? Yeah. There we go. That should store literally everything. Except corpses. They're just about finished this up. Almost. Come on, just one more. There you go. Blood Moon as well. So now we've got a nice big granite barricade wall. Now, we have, let's see, how many concrete blocks? 450, exactly. So, that's not enough for a full-on kill maze. So I'm going to wait until this is done to fully furnish it, but we can go ahead and start making it. Or at least planning it. You know, we'll have time going by while doing it. So this will be the exit zone, obviously. Or actually, maybe we should do it, like, lined up with the center of this. Have it right in this area. Obviously, we don't want to have it too wide, so we'll move the thing to here, I guess. So we're going to want to have a big... You know what, actually, it's better if we don't do it that way. It's better if we do it at, like, way over here. So we'll go ahead and make a massive maze. It is important that the maze is absolutely gigantic. Because the bigger the maze, the more time we have to react to the raid, and the more traps we could put in it. But yeah, the larger this is, the better. I think that should be big enough. Eric, get in the shuttle. Stop eating our food. Stop mooching. There we go. 6 advanced components, which is nice. We also kept his mood up, so 6 extra relations. Okay. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that wall there. These are granite. I'm gonna be honest. I really... Maybe instead I'm gonna do the uninstall method. And we'll uninstall this door. I don't know what we're gonna do with this granite door. We'll figure out something to do with it. I just don't want more blocks that I don't know what to do with. And reinstall the granite wall over there. There we go. And this door, we really don't need it. I don't know. We could just put it somewhere and have it always open or some shit. I don't know. Where else could we use a granite door? I guess here. I'll replace the wooden door with granite one. And concrete wall. I'm going to forbid all of these, mind you. I'm just going ahead and setting this up. So they can follow... Oh, wow, I really fucked this up, huh? And this is why I should not be a planner. Maybe I should do this in a smarter way and have it be in a way that actually works. There we go. Basically, I just need to do that so that I don't keep making this mistake. Yeah, this is much easier. I'm just an idiot. Okay, I think that should work. And we want to go ahead and forbid all... Oh, really? That doesn't work? Come on. I wish you could select more than the, like, weird limit that they've got. There, I think I forbid all of it. We do need to deconstruct the stuff that's already here, so why don't I go ahead and just... Yeah, deconstruct everything. We're gonna fill this geyser hole. Oh my goodness, it's instant. I thought that was an action we had to do. Simply because while gas geysers are nice, I've honestly never needed more than one. It literally one is enough. And there's surely another one on the map somewhere, right? I surely didn't have just one gas geyser and now I have 0, right? Oh my goodness, I think I only had one gas geyser on the entire map. Well, in that case, fuck. Oh, there's another one. Okay, thank fuck. I don't use them every playthrough. I might not even use it at all, but it's good to have the option there. Also, let me do that. And that. So yeah, the reason I wanted to set down the blueprints a while. Also, I'm going to want to build roofing. That'll stop the plants. We don't want plants in here because that will possibly not. I mean, yes, it's nice that it slows them down, but it will possibly cause issues with their pathing, and we don't want to deal with that. Why don't we go ahead and order them to cut all the plants? That'll hopefully make this go faster because the actual plant cutters will do the work, rather than people like Cricket who should not be doing it. As is evident by how long she takes to cut down this tree. Holy shit. It's taking her so long, and it was botched. That's hilarious. Okay, they are all selected for cutting. Let's go ahead and unforbid a couple of these so we can have all the roofs built. That should be good. We should get all the roofing done that way. Not quite all the trees were chopped, so that might delay us a bit, but it's fine. Sky is cleaning the trash. Okay, good for her. I was going to see if she wanted to haul something for me, but I realized this is outside the walls. There, now it's not. When you wake up, go ahead and haul that for me, kid. Okay. We need another unforbidden wall here. Looks like walls don't have as much reach as I thought they did. It's fine, though. Is that Perry? No, there's another platypus. Well, Perry is 16. He's getting up there in age, but I don't think I'll replace him. Yeah, pen not enclosed. I am fully aware. We're gonna have to do, like, a fence. But I don't know if that'll stop this from being considered. You know what? Do I even need a pen anymore? I just realized, do I have any pen animals? I don't think I do, so I'm just gonna get rid of the pen marker. Okay. A large swarm of giant insects is tunneling towards you. They'll break through in a few seconds and plant hives as well as yada yada yada. Way over here. Honestly, that is probably the best place for it to be. Also, what are these? Gigantopithecus? Yes. Thank you, Ark. Survival Evolved. Hi, you Tyrannus. You're still here, it seems. So how big of a... Decently big. Also, another megapede. Since we can't probably breed them, that might be the only way we can do things. They have a foam pod, which will stop a fire on just that one nest, but I'll be honest, I don't plan on attacking them with fire. I might just leave that infestation there to deal with raiders, because honestly, are they gonna attack me when they're way over there? Probably not. What are the odds they would? And it's not like I really care about this specific corner of the map. I think that we can just say fuck it and leave them there. Quest no longer available. I don't care. Anyway, once they finish up all this roofing, we could change out the flooring in here, but there's literally no reason. It's not like anything is slower than the grass that we can place. If we could place like a nice slowing floor, that'd be great, but there is no flooring that's slower than just regular soil. Even wood actually would speed them up. So, we'll just leave it as dirt and rock, which gives them a nice slower walking speed. We could add in, like, sandbags in here to really slow them down, but I actually have a plan that's gonna make it so that they take years to get through this fucking thing. But we'll wait to do that until we've finished off the walls and stuff. Because it's gonna take a while. Go ahead and chop the trees that are in this zone. Cargo pod, weapons. Wow, useless, who cares? I hate that the cargo pod weapons are almost always just really shitty weapons. Like, really shitty weapons. What's up with Cecil? Hungry and tired. Well, get over it. Skill issue. Also, animal starvation. How? Oh, it's because the dumbass is so slow that it takes forever to get to the food, maybe? No? Okay. I guess it's just stupid then. Eventually it figured out it could go eat. It only took it like a full 6 hours. Monument hyperscreen television. That is ludicrously good. How much materials am I going to need? 555 of anything, 250 stony, and then 436 more blocks. And we can't use concrete for this, apparently, because it doesn't say it, but I'm assuming we still could, and it just won't say it here. That's a lot of materials. That is a lot of materials. Is the hyperscreen television worth it? Honestly, I don't think it is. It's a very great reward, and down the line, I would love to get that reward, but right now, we don't have electricity, and we won't for a while. So I don't think it's worth spending a whole bunch of time building a monument for something that's going to do nothing but increase colony wealth. Down the line, when the colony wealth will be okay because it'll actually provide something for us in the form of recreation, sure. But right now, it's literally just a net negative. Also, we just got a nice haul of concrete. We're up to 900. 825, actually, because we just picked it up for some reason to move it somewhere, I guess. So, Monoquay. They are our allies. Okay, cool. Tough, big-boned recluse. Well, if you didn't have big-boned and recluse, you might be good, but the other two are just kind of bad, because isn't big-boned... Yeah, likely to break chairs. Not great. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Can I use the order tool for this? No, of course I can't. Let's at least... Here, can I... No, that's not what I clicked. Oh, fine, fuck it. We'll do 2 levels of it, I guess. I'll do the rest by hand since it wants to accidentally select 2 levels. There. Well, we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to save it. Go ahead and do that so we at least have a little bit of a maze. So it's at least a little longer going. Also, I just realized I know where I should have put that granite door. Oh well. Go ahead and move that. And we'll put the door back over here. Beetle, do you mind doing this a while? Yeah, that's my bad. Wasn't thinking about the fact that I need, like, an exit so that my people don't take fucking forever to get through. There you go. Simple as that. We'll redo the wooden door here. I don't really think it needs to be anything beyond wood because, like, unlike in here where, like, we could get an infestation and therefore a granite door gives us more time to react, we're not getting one in here. Arrived in transport pods nearby. Okay, it's a transport pod raid, but they're not landing in my base, so I don't really care. That is a lot of transport pods, though. 9 pods. Each one might even contain more than one person. Nope, okay, we got exactly 9. They are technologically advanced, though. What is that this guy is wearing, by the way? Frag grenade belt. Now, they are all ranged people, which is of note. I mean, we could try and lure them to the insects, but I feel like that would be a very difficult thing to do. I think it's time to finally use the beacon that we made a while back. Bee's brother. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to get rid of that relation just because I do not like the random relations that happen. Especially when the whole point is to send them in as shock troops and then they're going to fucking die and it's going to cause her to have a mental breakdown. Easy peasy. And now we could, well, I will say, pump shotgun good. What does Eddie have? Double barrel shotgun good. What does B have? Repeating shotgun normal. Maybe we'll swap to that. I'm not so sure. We don't want an auto pistol. We don't want a light SMG. We don't want a musket. We don't want a makeshift weapon at all. There is a genie here. Do we think the genie's going to have good stats? Iron-willed. I don't like big-boned, though. Big-boned really sucks. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to really want to keep that guy. Oh, well. Also, we don't want this heavy SMG. They are going to the insects. I did see that. Wow, how is this guy dodging so much? Oh yeah, he's nimble. That makes sense. Are the insects coming for me now? Or are they going to turn around and change their mind? Most of them turned around and changed their mind. We'll have Beetle come out here and shoot the ones that didn't. Beetle, can you hit the broadside of a barn, please? That made the insects turn around. There are now more coming. That's the wrong one, Beetle. Okay, Beetle. I think Beetle's fucked. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be honest. I think we have to reload a save here because I did not expect the fucking people I called to actually go try and fight the insects. Also, I didn't realize there were quite that many insects. We're definitely gonna need to use explosives to take them out. But I guess we have to deal with this raid the old-fashioned way because, fuck man, there's no way we can beat this. How many insects is that? 15 mega scarabs? 15 mega scarabs. And 8 spellipedes is nothing to sniff at either. The only other hope I could have... I don't know, why would I save here? Who's my fastest character? Do I have anyone who's got move speed? No. Okay, Beetle. We're gonna have faith in you. Go this way. Have faith in Beetle. The locusts are going to be an issue. Locusts really fucking suck. Okay, just run past all these people with guns. Surely we can make it past. Ripper Hound self-tamed. Neat, I guess. Just run for it, Beetle. Run for it. Get behind cover. Get behind cover. Okay, she's down. 6 hours. I think we could send in Eddie to save her. And B to get her gun. But now they are fighting the insects for me. And that matters because the moment that these raiders stop... Okay, yeah, oh no, Ripper Hound that I didn't care about is dead. Oh no. I'll light the beacon. There we go. And they will help with the insects. They may not have been able to beat them last time, but last time they were the front line going against the insects. Fish, what are you doing? Whoa, what weapon is that? It's a flintlock. Okay, it burst a lot more than I expected. Okay, I just want to thank him. Never mind. I was wondering what he was doing. He had an explosive belt. My man just went in as a suicide bomber. Honestly, that was big play by Fish. Fish, honestly, I'm giving him a proper burial. He's... That is, 50-year-old who is like, fuck it, I got nothing more to lose. And look, they're using my little, choke point. Feeding meal to Carlson, fine. Cricket. Carrying a baby while drafted. Don't do that. Okay, stop breastfeeding him. We'll have Ant take him to a safe location. We need to deal with the raid. Or insects, whatever. Medical emergency? Yeah, we're treating it. Come on. This is like our best chance. Take it out, take it out. How hard is it to kill that one fucking or spellipede, not mega spider? Okay. Down, but not out. Ant is firing, Come on. Take out that spider. I think we've done it. I mean, there's still this megapede here, but we can have Ant tame it. There is one more spider, actually. Well, that slowed it down, I guess. Okay. Okay, we did it. That was a close one. We do still need to save Cricket, who is bleeding. Pretty severely at that. Okay, yeah, she's rescuing Cricket. That works for me. Okay. We'll allow these corpses. As a matter of fact, maybe I should just do it this way. What is forbidden here? It's just a spellpede. Whatever. They did well. Our allies did very well helping us. And you're getting a proper burial over here because you took out 4 Mega Scarabs and a Locust by yourself with that suicide bombing. You definitely deserve a hero's burial. Also, Cricket can walk now, it seems. No, she was just being held weird. Okay. Starvation for Cricket. Great. B is feeding. Okay. Simple enough. We were able to do it. Solar Flare. Who cares? Also, there's another Spellipede here. But I think my Megapede should have it handled. Yep. There's a wild Megapede over here. Oh my goodness, the nests. I didn't even think about that. The nests still exist. I mean, they have several days until they reproduce, but they are still over here. Oh, no. Well, Ant can go tame the other Megapede in like 18 hours, I guess. But for now, we have to wait. Okay. We do need to make another beacon. Since that one's burned out, it's going to be burning for a while, and I don't think we'll be able to light a new one until it's done, so... I don't know why it stays lit for so long. I guess it's supposed to be a cooldown that has a logical explanation of how it has a cooldown, but I don't know. It looks kind of dumb to me. Just having it burning for so long. Well, there's only a Megapede and 2 Mega Scarabs left, it looks like. And a Spellipede that I believe just got born. No, it says age 12 days. I'm just blind. Good to know. Honestly, do I want another Megapede? I do. I totally do. They are so useful in combat. If I trained all of them up, we could send out like a wave of 4 giant fucking insects. They are so useful for defenses. Okay, let's go ahead and send everybody over here. That's 1. Try and piss him off by attacking the nest. Take it out. Holy shit. You inaccurate motherfuckers. And then we'll send Ant in while these two clean up the nests. There we go. It's also an immature Megapede. Huh. Didn't realize they could be immature. Oh, I forgot I had these guys set to ignore. Whoopsie. We need to take out this one down here as well. And that is all the nests taken care of. Come on, take out the egg sac already. There you go. Thank you, Eddie. Just clearing out the egg sac before it causes issues. Like if a fire showed up. I mean, not that I think one larva would cause any issues, but... Okay, that... Time to save, finally. We beat the raid. We didn't suffer anything. We beat the hive. We didn't suffer anything beyond superficial wounds. Very lucky. Okay, Cricket, you can walk, so go re-equip this. And Beetle... We hauled your gun, it's somewhere. There it is. Okay, Revenge. Megapede 1 is now named Revenge. And is bonded. It's really shitty when attack animals bond, because if, you know, the whole point is to send them in as shock troops, it's really not ideal. But, oh well. Hopefully this Megapede grows into a mature one, because if it stays immature forever, then that was kind of a waste bringing it into the fold. But I'm sure that it's not permanent, right? Right? Please don't be permanent. Anyway, we need to build this wooden door, and we need to forbid it, because at this point we have way too many of the things. It's like filling up our storage, I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess it's not, but for some reason they're only hauling it to some? Never mind. I don't know why. I guess they're just taking forever to haul it. Whatever. I also want the door made just because at this point we have so many, I don't think we're ever going to use all of them up on potions. Especially if the potions go bad. Well, some of them are already rotting. Cricket, finish feeding your child. And then I need you to work on that door so I can forbid it a while. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to disallow sowing. Let them do one more big harvest, and that'll be the end of it. Also, insect meat rotted away. Damn. We got no one hauling it. Ant, haul the insect meat. We wanna have a nice large amount of meat. Don't forget the human meat. Mmm, yummy. We do have a lot of tainted apparel though that's gonna fill up our coffers completely. Let's make it a little bigger. Hopefully that'll do it. There's also an ammo pack that we got because they don't become tainted. There's some things that aren't gonna be tainted that we're gonna just have to keep, I guess. Over here, he has started rotting, but fish, we need to give him a true burial. So we're gonna make a sarcophagus for him. Well, we could make it out, no, we don't have enough jade. It'll be a wooden sarcophagus. Wood may not seem that special, but it is. And he's being buried right here. Let's temporarily suspend this so that we don't accidentally butcher him. And unforbid the body. Why is there a random cotton plant here? Okay. Cricket, real quick, go work on this. I know you're hungry and I know you're trying to heal up, but like, come on. Thank you. I guess, human corpse, and then we'll have bees busy. Have her come bury him. Come on, hurry up. Stupid autosave. There we go. Now we can unforbid or unsuspend this, I mean. But there we go. We've got Fish Banneret, who helped save us from the insectoid menace, because I'll be honest, the strongest part of that insect hive was not the big enemies, it was the sheer number of small ones. And he helped take out a bunch of them, so he did genuinely save us with that. Like, his actions were not minuscule. Oh, we got so many weapons that I really just want to get rid of. I really wish that there was a way I could just, like, easily say, hey, destroy this weapon by, like, throwing it in the lake. I could do that by creating a zone, but the problem is in the future, I might, like, forget to get rid of the zone, and then we destroy a weapon that I actually want to keep, and it's just kind of annoying. I do appreciate that the weapons automatically start out forbidden when dropped, because I do not want their weapons most of the time. Anyway. Okay, well, that went really well. We've got a nice little family of bugs over here, with Perry, of course, as the glue that binds it together. Oh, cool. It's I didn't even think about the fact that I can change this back to the old look, the nice little... I like that design on the door for a little farming area, because it's kind of like a screen door. Okay, finish this up. There we go. We've got our little fucking tunnel made. Yeah, I really... Thing is, I could unforbid these and they would just take up so much storage room. That's the issue. They take up so much storage room. But, like, I could do that. And I'm fully well aware that if I did that, it would probably be smart. But I just don't want to. There's a lot of rotting corpses over here, by the way. And a lot of stuff in here that needs hauled. We've got a lot of stuff to sell to the next trader, that's for sure. I still like how we have a fucking medical crib. Okay, so Sky, how's your growth here still only at 1? Yeesh. You could learn a bit faster, couldn't you? What's, work watching, okay. Neanderthals who are attacking immediately. We've got 2 over here. And 5 over here. Well, this is exactly why we needed this little area here, but also why we wanted all those megapedes. Let's actually... do that, and then schedule... not schedule. Animals. Which one is the child? 4. Okay, good. That's what I thought. There. Now they're forced to go help us by standing in there. These are, mind you, Neanderthals, so let's actually move it forward a bit. So in other words, they are all melee. They don't bring any ranged weapons pretty much ever. Okay, 2 raids at the same fucking time is a bit much. At least, although this is a drop pod raid, at least they went haywire, so they aren't dropping in directly on top of me. What? They broke part of my roof. Okay, I guess melee them. Whatever. I don't think he's enjoying what he just found. Okay, no. Okay, he's fleeing. Let's just back off. Get out of there. Get out of there. What hit him? What hit Ant? He got bruised from so far away. Okay, is anyone bleeding? 13 hours, 19 hours. Oh, we need a new eye. I'll be sure to worry about that. You know what? Tell you what. Why don't we have everyone tend to themselves while we wait? Just so that the bleeding is stopped. Okay. Honestly, Cricket doesn't even need to be in here. Who am I kidding? Don't accidentally shoot the bugs, people. Come on. I hope we can take one alive, because we need a new eye. It's not looking like we'll be able to. Which does suck. Look at these things. They are such fucking tanks. They're fleeing. Oh. Did they bleed out? What happened? Yeah, blood loss extreme. Okay. What about you? So that one said 2 hours. What about this one? 3 hours. Okay, we'll save this one. Really? Wow. Let's just stop the bleeding while we're here so that he doesn't bleed out. We do have this person up here. I don't even remember why I was keeping this person. What was I doing? Wasn't this supposed to be a hauling slave? I don't really need hauling all that much anymore, do I? I mean, I still do, I guess, but is it something I'm gonna really keep a slave around for? Or should I just keep this guy and, like, take his eyes? You know what? We'll still keep him. We'll keep the slave. Stick to the original plan. Oh, I don't have a prisoner sleeping area. There we go. Animal transport pod crash with a flamingo in it. I don't care about a flamingo. Okay. Yet another raid, technically 2, dealt with. So go ahead and give me your eye. Now, we've got a new eye, and that is literally all of your value to us. Have fun bleeding out. Just wanted a new eye. Disease? Oh, no. Anyway. So, B is going to need to get some surgery to replace that eye. I'll let her finish feeding Carlson. Let's see. Left eye. There we are. And we'll use herbal meds, even though we got a little bit of regular meds, because this shouldn't be too difficult of a surgery, right? Probably. We're getting low on wood, so let's chop a couple trees. Although, to be fair, once we're done with the storage room, we're going to get a good amount of wood from breaking down those shelves made out of wood. Man, if we could hurry up. There we go. Eddie, finish cooking that meal, and then surgery time. I do like the autosave right before he does the surgery. Very nice of the game to do that. Drifters request charity. What do they want? 700 bucks? You can fuck off. Also, I don't know why this is installed. Oh yeah, it's because of the guy we had here earlier. Duh. There we go. B has a new eye. She can see fully well again. And Ant fully healed. So now once Cricket's fully healed, it's like we never got raided in the first place. Finally. We have been dealing with raids nonstop for a while now. It is getting a bit annoying. Cecil is 2 years old. He's almost hit the big 3, which is when I believe they become capable of walking around normally. Which will be very nice. It also means I'll be able to install this bed that's just sitting here. Sky's about to hit growth level 2 as well. Salvation of a refugee. If you aren't going to tell me your information, there's no way I'm saving you. I hope you realize that. It's just not a world where I do that. Also, I don't care about that. She's about to finish healing up. Never mind, it's actually a bit of a while still. Damn. Did not realize that. How's the conversion going on you? Where is it at? Social? If not going well, I see. Well, if I were to do a conversion, which I can't. There's nobody to convert? Oh, because he can't walk. Right. Right. Well, let's go ahead and give him a wooden foot, I guess. Just so that way he can walk. He'll be really easy to knock down whenever he tries to break out, so at least there's that bonus. Surgery failed. Could you not? Try again. Maybe Eddie can do it. Eddie's gonna give it a shot. We'll see. Eddie is gonna be way better at it, right? Yeah, there we go. So he'll be able to walk soon. Once he can walk, we will continue with the enslavement process. Once we actually have converted him fully, I'll give him back his feet, like his actual feet. Because we are keeping them in storage specifically to give back to him. Although I'll fully admit, with how old he is, it might not even be worth it. By the time he's converted, he might be fucking 50. So, maybe not ideal, but oh well. Sky's being taught, that's nice. And she still wants to take more of a lesson. Dunalisk Clutch Mother. Ant! This is a job for you. And that's how you deal with them, with the funny insectoid religion. Really fixes any problem. No. Yeah, I knew that would rot. But I want to get this Dunalisk Clutch Mother harvested for its meat and chitin. We've got a lot of hard chitin. We could make some shit out of that if I really wanted to, but I don't. I just don't really care. There's the raid for not paying. So we've got 4... No, that's more than 4. That's 7 people up here. And 8 people down here. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest right now. Where's the... What is it? Is it general? Gameplay? Storyteller settings. I need to lower the threat scale because these raids are fucking insane. Why am I being sent raids that are that fucking large when I am still a medieval clan? At least they're approaching for a while. Oh, they already rebuilt this beacon. Oh. Well. Let's call in the friendlies who for some reason landed separately from each other, which is just going to make them absolutely fucking useless. Also, who is this guy? Or gal. Wow, they went down and just never got back up, I guess. Wow. They did, like, nothing. They literally... They did, like, 1 kill, basically. That person is injured enough that they effectively aren't useful. This person barely got injured. This person lost a leg. That's actually quite nice. So, I called in that group for help, and I got a wonderful 2 kills. Unless... hang on a moment. Maybe 3... Yeah, that's quite ass. I will say, though, the amount of raids I'm getting, Randy is feeling pissed today. Thought I did something wrong for a moment there. They don't have any ranged weaponry, which is honestly bad. I'd prefer if they did. Also, what are these? Infested ship chunks? Huh. Okay. Good timing for me to check what those were, by the way. Well, those people are fleeing now. These guys are beginning their assault. let's lure them over to about the same place. Have someone stand in the door so that it's opened already. Get in, get in, get in, get in. Okay, good luck. Starvation. Okay, B, go eat. Well, I guess you had food on you. Stay and eat then. It sucks that my insect is out there getting fucked up, my megapede, but he is also going to be putting in work while he's out there, so at least there's that. Oh, they do have ranged weapons up here. There's a throwing axe user. How useful. Revenge is in pain shock, which is not great. There is a scar on the one eye, but otherwise fine. Okay, now we send out the people to shoot. Now that the numbers are thinned. That should work. Okay. All the insects are down. Hell yeah. Well, that worked. That was a bit scuffed, but it worked. Royal Tribute Collector. You couldn't have shown up sooner. Tend to revenge. If only they were all trained up, because then we could have just sent them in and, like, the megapedes, like, with this many of them, we should be fine. How many fucking injuries? Holy shit. That is so many injuries on one bug. That poor fuck. Why did time just slow down? Who's in combat? Doesn't look like anyone's in combat. Why did time slow down? Also, I can't deconstruct these, even though it literally says they can be deconstructed. So I'm gonna just use commands to kill them as if I deconstructed them. Because it literally wasn't giving me the option to, and I don't know why. Oh, there's a meal up here. Also, Sky has heat stroke. Maybe go inside the nice cool building, if that's the problem. Because it is a nice temperature indoors. She instantly went back outside. Whatever. Also, I decided I want this to be one lower. Actually, you know what? Not even one lower. I want to be two lower. And the reason being, I think it's nice to have some negative space. I meant to do shrink plan. I think negative space is very good for a build. Makes it look nice. Okay. Let's do the conversion ritual. In the middle of the night. It's the perfect time to do it. Midnight time for a conversion ritual. Hopefully we can get him converted at some point so that his mood won't be quite so shit while he's enslaved. So he won't go on quite so many mental breakdowns. Terrible. We can only do those extremely rarely, and you waste it on a terrible one? That made him more so— okay, we're killing him. Actually, we're releasing him because I didn't even notice that the relations we would gain are so nice. But yeah, no, I never mind. It's not worth the slave keeping. It would be worth it if it weren't for the fact that we just, like, massively increased how long it's going to take us to convert him because of that failure there. I don't want to deal with that wait time. He's another mouth to feed that's providing nothing. There, now it's not negative 100, it's negative 88. I would have executed if I realized it was that low. I thought it was already at negative 80. Yeesh. Okay, I have Sky preferring to clean. Let's have her preferring to haul now, because there's a lot of shit that needs hauled. Biological age, he's 2.5. Soon he will be 3, and we can get him out of that damn room, and we don't have to worry about the breastfeeding anymore. We also got so much stuff to haul out here. Oh my gosh. Like these rocks, and it's just, ugh. There's a bunch of garbage just laying here. The medicine. We're too busy hauling corpses because of the sheer amount of them. And our animals that are trained in hauling, there's 1. I thought we had more. At least all of them have been trained for guard. Which means now I can honestly get rid of the zone. Okay. I really shouldn't have released that guy. Back to fucking negative 100. What was even the point? Okay, well... we have not done, like, any mining today, by the way, because I've been so focused on trying to build up this, which we haven't even been able to really do because there's so much shit to haul. This is the kind of time where I wish we had a hauling slave. The heat stroke is really getting annoying. Let's keep her in the cool inside by having her hauling these things. Keeps her indoors long enough that her heat stroke can go away. Okay, let's see if we can knock out a bit more. There we go. We should have the concrete to finish that up. What's wrong with Beetle? Oh, boo-hoo. They literally fucking attacked us. Might be worth doing a bug bash. Just to help with the mood of Beetle, who had to kill a bug, I guess. Why is she the only one upset? Is she the only one that killed a bug? Really? Huh. Growth tier 2 at age 4 is not as fast as I've seen before. I've seen it before where it's gotten to growth tier 3 at age 4, but I guess she isn't 5 yet, so... still could hit that. Watching work be performed. Cool. Revenge is fully healed, finally. Tell you what would speed things up. I should definitely get the the pick up and haul mod installed, because that would genuinely speed up the hauling so fucking much. A matter of fact, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back, because I'm not waiting for this. I'm gonna do it now. Okay, we're loading back in. I just wanted to real quick install that mod. While I was doing it, I went to the bathroom. But now with this mod, which I'm going to save having installed it so that it won't say next time, oh, you don't have the mod installed. Also, why is there roofing here? Anyway, now we should be hauling things at a much, much, much faster rate. Sky just watching how Ant does the stuff with animals. Okay. I can do that. Sky, why don't you go ahead? Okay, yeah, sure. Take a simple meal. Why don't you go ahead and haul? Oh, look at that. She can haul multiple things at once. How nice. That's genuinely going to speed things up so fucking much. You have no idea. I mean, the corpse hauling is still going to take a while because big objects like corpses and chunks, they're not going to be able to haul a ton of at once, but I don't even mind it. Okay, here is what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to go ahead and say forbid all the human corpses because at this point, they're all rotten. The only reason I had them set to haul is because I assumed that we were going to be able to butcher them in time, but we really couldn't. That'll also speed things up. Inspired creativity for Cricket, good for her. Stash of goodies, whatever. Really wish that the meat we got from butchering wouldn't rot, but I think it's gonna... Okay, the refueling torch lamps is taking a lot of time as well. It's because we ran out of wood for a while there, so we had to chop more. Honestly, let's just get a ton of wood so that this doesn't happen again in the future, hopefully. Also, the Hadon Dynasty is liking us less. That's not great. Man, we probably burned through so much food with trying to train these damn megapedes. I just keep seeing him constantly training them, and that's constantly using up food. Provoke 2 hive infestation. That's not that bad. 15 advanced components. I cannot say no to that. Genuinely, that is a ludicrous amount of advanced components. That is beyond what should be reasonable. In the classroom. Really wish it wasn't in the classroom. Oh, a logging worksite. How wonderful. I don't give a shit. Just a slight fucking World War II in our classroom. Jeez. Okay. Ant, 6 hours. We'll have to replace his eye. Cricket, 4 hours. Eddie, 12 hours. Okay, so Cricket's the one in the most danger. Good thing she's the one being carried. That was worth it for the advanced components, though. I will say that much. And we'll have Sky go ahead and haul them in, since it is raining. And I don't want them to be destroyed. Unloading inventory. No, 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 no. You tend. What? Oh, one of them got back up. That's annoying. Broke another blackboard. Eddie, I'm gonna be honest, man. Fuck carrying corn. Go rest. 4 hours on Ant, by the way. That is terrifying. At least Cricket's not bleeding anymore. Come on, B. Finish up the... There we go. Rescue Ant. We'll wait until she's closer so he crawls the extra little distance. He passed out. We do need a new eye. I should have just taken both the eyes from the other guy, but I didn't. We're out of herbal meds. No, we're not. She's just choosing not to use them on Eddie. Because I'm an idiot. Great. Starvation for Cricket as well. Eddie, you can walk. Go feed Cricket. Who else is starving? B. Why do they always start breastfeeding right before they're hungry? Go ahead and do some floor drawing. Once her learning need hits full, I will go ahead and go tell her to clean up the massive bloodbath. Oh, sorry, she needs to eat first. Please clean up the massive bloodbath that happened in your classroom. Was one not enough? Now in the rec room? That's going to be so much more annoying to heal up. Also, most of our people are injured. Well, I'm going to have to do another real quick. Beetle, get out. I can't believe another fucking infestation. It's an even bigger one. At least we have the big fuck-off bugs to help us. Megapedes will put in some work. There's gonna be more for Sky to clean up. Make the little kid clean up all the insect blood. There we go. Now it's just the nests. There are still these egg sacs as well that, frankly, I don't even want to think about dealing with right now. There's so much shit to clean up. Holy crap. Look at all of that. My goodness. What? It got back up. My legendary fucking harp! Okay, I'm reloading a save. What the fuck? Why do they not finish off the fucking bugs? Why do they just go, ah, they're on the ground, that's good enough. Oh my gosh, I'm fucking so angry. Have to redo this fight. Because heaven forbid they ever actually fucking double tap the corpses to make sure. Deal with the egg sacs now this time. Finish off that Spellipede. Finish off that Spellipede. Come in here. Deal with these egg sacs. Very annoying. There we go. Well, thank you, Randy, for making us all have to deal with a bunch of fucking insects constantly. Despite me supposedly worshipping them, I guess they really don't give a shit about us. Clean up the rec room for me, Sky. Okay, actually stop because you do need to sleep and eat. But holy shit, that was aggravating. Getting constantly raided is aggravating. How many fucking raids have happened in this one stream? Jeez. Now they've got even more corpses to haul as well. Get all these corpses butchered up. Yummy, yummy insect meat, at least. But fuck, it's just so many things to butcher. And he needs to bed rest, but he's just not got the time because we need to butcher all these to get rid of him a while. There, we butchered a good bit of them. We'll leave the rest for later. They might rot, but at this point, I don't care. We've got food out the ass. Thank you, B. I saw you do that. That hauling is very helpful. Okay. If only Sky could carry more. Nah, she's doing something to get her learning up. I won't stop her. I feel like recreation should go up from lovin'. Just saying. This is taking fucking forever. Okay, Beetle, harvest your shit. Yeah, whatever. Sky, what are you doing? Refueling passive coolers. Wow. And wall lamps. I feel like we are constantly refueling shit. We haven't researched anything in so fucking long, by the way. Cecil became a child. Okay, cool. We could enslave. Ah, fuck it. We're enslaving you. I don't even care. Wait, it said paralytic aphasia. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Paralytic aphasia means it would take forever for me to gain anything from that slave. Anyway, Cecil now exists as a actual child, so let's go ahead and set up his bed. Okay. We'll just make it out of, human leather. Little Cecil's gonna be wearing a human leather romper. It doesn't take long to make, so I'll just have her make it real quick. Okay. That was excruciatingly slow of a fucking in-game day, but it's fine. Cricket starving? Eat then. We've got so much to clean. Cecil, I should actually just go ahead and... There you go. Now you've got something to do. Let's also give him the mostly recreation schedule. And keep him in the walls. I wish you could set a generic schedule that specifically kids follow. Like, you can do it for, like, medicine for prisoners, but, like, why can't you do a schedule for specifically kids or something? I don't know, it'd be nice. We've got so much blood and shit to clean up. Learning in this fucking gross-ass classroom. It is a disgusting classroom. Let's just clean this up, because yeesh. There we go. Finally the class is cleaned. Cecil needs to focus on learning rather than cleaning, because he's not anywhere near 100% learning, whereas Sky is, you know, decently close. Reading and floor drawing. Man, I really wish we had a book. A book would make this so much easier. I see a red mark on the map. Oh, yeah, it's you. 35 days before that would have been a useful slave. I can't believe it. I like how it's reserved by Eddie. Heaven forbid someone clean up some of the mess with him. Literally turning this rec room from awful into impressive from just cleaning the mess. That's all it took. Okay. I think we need to throw a bug bash. Makes a bit of a mess in here, but it's fine. There's a fire. Oh. Kingdom Clash. I'll be honest, while these rewards are good, no. They're not good enough. Just let the fire burn itself out. It's literally raining. It doesn't matter. Work watching and lesson taking. Those are the two best ones because it gives them skill levels while they're working, or learning, I mean. Wow, we got really low on meals. Probably because all the hauling was distracting. Also, I just noticed Cecil was watching work, but the work he was watching was Sky being taught, so he was basically just participating in the lesson, I guess. Also, we finally ran out of things to haul, so everyone's just cleaning now. Or at least all the kids are, and some of the adults. The adults who don't have better to do. Which means we're about to finally go back to researching, I think. What I really want to get back to, though, is working on mining shit out. But I'll let them clean up everything first. This could also be worked on. How big of a raid is this? It is a mech hive raid. How big? No. That's... What did I just hit? I just hit next wave. Just get rid of those militars. I know it's cheating. I don't care. I've been literally nonstop raided this entire fucking stream. And then it's like, send 14 militars after him? That's a bit fucking much, don't you think? Anyway, we should have enough concrete that we could do this a while. We should be able to finish off the entire thing now. Maze. It's not even really a maze, it's just a long line that's, like, it's a maze insinuates there's branching paths. But there aren't. But this is important. We'll finally have security set up, then we can put down some traps in there, and we will be golden. I don't think we'll have enough concrete for the traps, because we're going to make concrete ones. I don't think we'll have enough concrete for all the traps I want yet, so we will wait. Ideally, we get bear traps. The only problem with bear traps, there's some enemies bear traps are useless against, but, like, 90% of enemies, bear traps are better. We do have to research it, though. Where is bear trap at, anyway? It's in vanilla expanded medieval architecture? No, that's bear skin. Maybe it's just called trap. Let's see, that's IEDs. That's certainly not it. Do I not have security expanded? I totally have security expanded, don't I? Huh. Let me check by going God mode to see if it's there. Wow, it's not. I guess no bear traps. They might have disabled them as well. They might have just been too overpowered. I guess we'll do regular traps. I was gonna use regular traps, and I remembered bear traps existed. I'm like, oh yeah, we could do bear traps. And I realized, well, actually, can't. Well, that kind of sucks. Bear traps are way better than regular traps. Not only because of the resource cost being way cheaper, but it's just so much nicer not having to worry about the regular traps being constantly having to rebuild them. And the regular traps just hit anywhere on the person, whereas the bear traps always try and prioritize the legs. I'm good, thanks. Now, I can't really put as many traps as I normally would in here. I'd love to, but the problem is, if I fill this with traps, my own pawns will end up walking on them. If I had made this a double wide with, like, doors, like, there's designs I've done before that abuse the pathing in a way that works perfectly fine. I could have done that, but I didn't. I prefer it this way simply on the merit of I don't really plan on trapping this up a ton. I want to have this playthrough be more about using the insects to defend my base rather than traps. As a matter of fact, maybe I don't do any traps. Also, we finished long blades. Fucking finally. We've been researching that forever. Let's get plate mail now. Anyway, I think about it. Maybe no traps at all is the right play. Simply because then we don't even have to worry about putting down any extra doors or anything like that. This is just one big slow path. That could work. I'll think about it. Maybe I won't do any traps. I mean, we've got a ton of megapedes. That should be fine. But maybe I will do a couple traps just to at least make it a little self-defensive. Maybe just put them in like the corner every now and then. I don't know. We actually ran out of blocks before we could finish this, I think. Oh, no, wait. They just haven't finished building them yet. We have enough to finish this. That's good. The kids are learning, and then Sky's throwing a party. Really, the 3-year-old. Sorry, 5-year-old now. And this is finally almost complete. That is wonderful. Look at that big ass trap room. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. That is a very well defended trap room. I'll leave that chunk there. It'll just slow him down, I guess. Now, if I really wanted to slow him down, I could put barricades in there to slow him down as well, but I think that's a bit much. Okay, we're not going to have this be home area if they're gonna... Like, we'll keep the walls as home area, but I don't want them cleaning. That's just gonna waste a lot of time having them cleaning. Look at how stupid they look going through this maze. But yeah, that gives me a lot of time. Having a maze that large basically just means I have a lot of time. And they're forced to go through a choke point, which is always good. Plate armor, thank you. Let's see, what do I want to research now? Wine, maybe? No, probably not wine. That is industrial. I've researched hive tech, but I haven't done anything on it, by the way. I'm doing that on purpose. Right now I'm focusing on, like, even though I want to do stuff with that mod, I want to progress through research first. I guess we'll do the great bow. Because then we can get crossbows, which are quite nice. Our arbalists, whatever. Although the weapons we've already got right now are pretty good. Maybe I don't do that. What else was there in Vanilla Expanded? I mean, there's longbow, I guess. Then I could get an actual crossbow. That does nothing for me. Why did I select that? Wall-mounted arquebus. I don't know how that's pronounced, so I'm going to say arquebus. I don't know. I'll be honest, none of these researches are really things I want to do. I guess medieval architecture could be neat for the castle doors. That's the only thing I can see that I'd actually purposely want to go for. I think after I finish researching this, I'll worry about... I won't worry about what we're researching that hard. However, since we're researching something I already don't care that much about, I think it's finally time. We're going to mine out those 2 areas first, because they're little solo mine slots, and then... Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Let's get us more hallway. Expand the base, finally, after so long. Man, we have so many Grant chunks here. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna just real quick, I know it's cheaty, but we have too many chunks, and I just want to clear it out. Yes, it's cheaty. I don't care. I just really want to have room for all the rocks we're going to have. That still probably won't even be enough room, if we're being 100% honest here. Yeah, I know. Psychoid leaves are rotting away. I don't care. Let's actually start crafting those droughts a while. We should have all the materials to do it now. Weapons. Anything good? No. A steel flail. It's a funny weapon. Not a good one. The problem with the Thrumbo Horn is the fact that it's really not a cool weapon. It's literally a vanilla weapon, but it's also like one of the best weapons you can have. So like, what do you do? But yeah, Cricket is solo mining out all of this. We definitely need to hope that either Sky or Cecil get Groundbreaker so they can become miners and they get passion in mining, because we need another miner. we really need more miners. Living in a mountain base without more miners is pain. Very slow-going expansions because of it. These are slowly pressing in. Hey, what's up, Green Bean? Hope you've been good lately. Why did you skip one corner, Cricket? Such a weird area to skip out on mining. Just the one little corner spawn. Okay. How much concrete does just one of these take? 10. And we've got 66. That's 660 concrete. We don't quite have enough, but we do have most of what we need. Let me allow some of them. Okay. I will check on that mech hive in a moment. But I don't have high expectations. It's going to be really dangerous. From transport pods. Okay. Let's see. So we got a group down here. A group over here. Is that it? Oh, one guy here. What actual mechs, though? A pikeman, not great. Another pikeman, really not great. 2 lancers. Ah, this is the pod selection that was just hell. Got it. Scorcher and Cyclops and 2 pikemans. Light the beacons. Go, my allies. I have a long hallway. And I have disposable allies. Disposable allies who took out 1 pikeman. And injured a Scorcher and a Cyclops. And, okay, they actually did a lot of damage to that. It didn't just slow him down, it did decent damage. Okay, I genuinely think that made this winnable. I'm gonna save, I'm not sure about it. I am not sure. Now, I've got this long-ass hallway that they're gonna go through. Once they... What? Beetle's ex-lover fell from the sky? You know, I really wish I could have enslaved you to help me with cleaning and hauling and shit, but instead you're gonna just bleed out there because I'm not sending anyone out of the walls right now. Will I save scum? I don't know. I don't plan to. I never plan to, but I've got a lot of megapedes to help me. I've got 4 megapedes, so I'm honestly... I'm thinking we can do this. They are all following. Okay. This big-ass hallway was here to give me extra time in case anyone was busy. However, no one was busy, so now we're just gonna all sit here. Here, everyone just eat a meal so that no one starves while we're doing this. Oh, you don't have a meal. Well, Beetle, you get to not eat. Randy, can you fuck off? So that's a termite, 2 pikemans, and 2 lancers. The termite's the worst part because that completely, that's a breacher. That completely fucks me. Did it say they were waiting a bit at least, or are they coming? They're attacking immediately. Of course they are. Yeah. I had to say I have high expectations for this. I had to say I'll even save. I still think we'll be fine as long as the termite doesn't fuck us up completely. I'm gonna have to move Cricket over here in preparation. I'm regretting having the big hallway now. I set up the big hallway to give us time to prepare for a raid in case we needed to, like, don armor, or if someone was busy or something, you know, a whole bunch of possible reasons. Oh, you're attacking from there. Okay, back off, Cricket. Actually, no, fuck it, go in. Go, 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 go! That sucks. Okay, We pissed off the termite. I did not mean for this door to close behind me. Now we come back in. We did that just to piss off the termite. And we leave the door open so that they don't breach and they instead come in the correct way. Or it turns around. Okay. Or it turns around, I guess. Eddie, nice shot. There goes the cover. We're gonna rebuild that out of concrete instead of granite. Okay, well, you guys breached your way into my walls now. Is that good enough? Cricket did get slightly injured, but it's very much, you know, emphasis on the slightly. These two should be able to do some good damage. They've got shotguns after all. The rain's, I guess, helping. Maybe 3's getting a bit fucked up. Ant, you idiot. Let the megapedes deal with it. Okay. Whew. We did it. Also, I did not mean to unforbid those weapons that I don't want. That's a... no thank you. And I don't need this skeletal corpse either. See, we did it. No save scumming necessary. We're just good at that. We're out of concrete. Honestly, let's just get rid of this granite wall here and replace it with concrete. Well, no. Well, we'll leave it be for now, because there is no point in deconstructing it. I'm very wishy-washy in my thought processes. Maybe tend to the bleeding people rather than going to bed B. There we go. See, we basically didn't get injured at all there. The raid went perfectly fine. And it's because megapedes are insane. And because of the heroic efforts of our allies. Let's not forget that. They took out one of them. Very kind of them to do that. Infection. Good thing we had preach health ready. That would have sucked if we didn't. Oh yeah, I forgot. We needed a new eye for him. I forgot. Well, that kind of sucks. He can live without it. We'll get him a new eye eventually when someone falls from the sky. Oh yeah. Kind of forgot that we literally had that happen. Another infection. This one in cricket. Okay, well, we can't do preach health for you. Only 49%. That's not great. That could have been much better. It's still enough, but it's not a lot. That is concerning. Of course, it would go to Cricket as well, by the way. The fucking colonist who I need standing the most right now. So she can do the mining. But no, of course not. Give her a fucking infection. At least she's slowly making her way out of the red. Temporary workers. That's terrible rewards, no. That's just, no. Oh, I'll get some hyperweave and gold. Oh, it's so wonderful. I don't give a shit. At least Ant is going to be fine. Colossal Arrow Fleet, I do not care. Do we use one of our regular meds? I think we do. What game is this? This is Rimworld. It's like, it's kind of like The Sims, except if it was rated R. It's a game that without any mods, although this game is modded, but even if it was unmodded, you can kill someone, cut off their skin, and butcher their skin, turn it into leather, and make a hat, and wear it. Also, yeah, they are wearing Plague Doctor masks. That's why they look like that. It's genuinely just plague masks. We're in the medieval era right now, and by wearing a plague mask, they don't have to worry about getting the plague, and that's just nice to be able to have. Plus, it looks cool. I'll be honest. I mainly have them wearing it because it looks cool. But yeah, those are just straight up plague masks. That's why. Okay, we have a lot of stuff rotting in storage that I do not care about. How goes the droughts? We've got some healing droughts made. Oh, we do have some immunization droughts. I should have Cricket drink one of those. Where is... There they are. Cricket, go use this. You want some leather boots made out of human leather? Again, I can do that. Surprisingly, in regular Rimworld, unmodded, you could make human leather hat, but you can't make human leather boots just because boots aren't in the base game. But I do have a mod that lets me make boots, so I can make human leather boots. Like, I like it how in regular Rimworld, yeah, you can make a cowboy hat out of human leather, but boots is a step too far. Not because it's made out of human leather, but because, I mean, boots, really? Psh, what do you take us for? That immunization drought, probably should have taken that sooner, but that was wonderful. That really just, like, cured her, basically. Does make her more tired, though. Could have been smarter with when I did that. Oh, yeah, I mean, let it be known, I have 2 children. One's 5 years old and one's 3 years old, and they're both wearing rompers made out of human leather. So, it's not just a bunch of Dahmers living together. We've got Dahmer kids. And the reason why they're wearing it made out of human leather, it's not like human leather is very good. As a matter of fact, it's actually pretty bad. Surprisingly, human skin isn't much tougher than human skin. And so, therefore, it's not very protective. It's only about as protective as having twice as much skin would be, which, you know, our skin isn't very dense. So, it's not like I'm wearing it for that reason. It's not very good at temperature regulation. No, they are wearing it because we have a lot of human leather. And the kids are in a temperature-controlled environment, and they're not going into combat. So, they don't need something very protective or very warm or very cold. So, it's just what's cheapest. And what's cheapest is human leather because we have 1,415 units of human leather. Compare that to 31 units of regular leather like you would get from a cow. And yeah, they're just experiencing what it's like to be fat. Exactly. Except it's not fat, it's just skin. I guess, you know what? A better It's not just being fat. It's what if your entire body was a giant callus? Because that's pretty much what they're wearing is callus. Suddenly this seems a lot less enjoyable to wear. Oh well. It's fine, it's fine. I think our storage room is almost finished being built, which is good. Okay. Cricket, how goes the mining? Oh, you had to stop to eat real quick, but we're almost done the left hallway being mined out. That's good. I'll go ahead and erase the plans for the middle part of the hallway. And, well, if I do this, does it? Okay, no, it doesn't erase the rooms. Good. Then I can erase it for the whole thing. There we go. So yeah, these hallways are coming along. Once the hallways are done, we can finally make the kids their own bedrooms rather than having them sleep with their parents. I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't cause any mood issues having them sleep with their parents. I just think this is an issue. I just think the fact that these two just fucked right next to their 5-year-old daughter is kind of an issue. It's not actually in-game an issue, but morally, I have a problem with it. You know, having the kids wearing human leather clothing, that's all right and good. But you don't do something like that. I mean, professionals have standards. Why would I want this? Hey, do this quest and we'll give you a really bad colonist to join your colony. No, I'm good. Matter of fact, I would do that quest to avoid it. Transport pod crash. Exo Corporation. Damn. It's from someone I actually want to keep friendly to me. I'm not going to save him, but I'm not going to harm him, I guess. Oh, well. Medieval architecture, cool. Now we can make, like, castle doors and castle walls, which are incredibly resistant, you say. I might have to use that to turn, like, the granite wall that I have, this, like, final wall of defense into castle wall. Because that would be so much more strong. Actually, wait a minute. The castle door is what size? Is there only medium? Is there not a small? But what's a castle gate anyway? It's a good choice if you want to keep the enemies out or in. This door requires walls on either side. And castle gates take a long time to open. It doesn't say, so I'm just going to pick castle gate because it looks cooler. Here, let's forbid that because we're going to replace these with castle walls. Let's go ahead and make it so that the outermost layer is entirely castle wall. That way it's nice and resistant to damage. We struck compacted steel? Oh, cool. There's a bug on my face in real life. There's a little fly in my room. Okay. Keep working on deconstructing this wall so we can replace it with a strong concrete castle wall. That's not something you normally hear together. Concrete and castle. Because normally if you're using concrete, you're probably beyond the point in which you're making castles, but what do we know? Okay, so this gate looks nice. It's going to be a nice medium-sized gate. It did say it takes a while to open, but normal stone doors do anyway. We struck even more steel? Holy shit. Well, that's going to be our steel reserves up for the perpetual future. And also the left hallway is done. I'll go ahead and tell them to start hauling all the rocks in here a while, because that's going to take a while to do if I don't start it now. I mean, it's going to take a while to do either way, but I definitely want to do it now. That looks really nice and regal. Maybe I'll replace all the walls with it. Nah, that feels unnecessary, actually, because think about it this way. If we have someone who's breaching and destroys these, who cares? Because they're not getting anywhere. It just speeds up their ability to get into my base, but it doesn't actually get them inside. Whereas this wall, once they break that wall, they're actually in the base. So I can understand why that one would be important, but the other one's not really. So we don't have enough concrete yet. But I believe these should be done relatively soon. Yeah, we've got the top 3 are almost done. They'll finish up and they should provide enough that it'll be enough. It'll be fine. Haul all that granite, or most of that granite, I guess. Space battle. Cool, we might be able to get a person who falls from the sky that survives, and we can take their eye. Since we do have a person who needs a new eye. I'm just looking at it zoomed out so that if a live person comes down, I notice them, like this one. 4 hours until they bleed out. That's not great. I don't know if I really want to send someone in there, but I'm totally going to try. Come on, rescue them. Go, 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 go. Okay, thank you, autosave, but I just saved personally. I don't need an autosave. Saving Private Ryan. Get this person to a medical bed. Okay, we got them safe enough. We can real quick stop the bleeding. Bring them in and actually treat them the rest of the way in here, I guess. Now let's take out those eyes. Or eye, singular, because his right eye already has a cut on it. Thank you for the eyeball. Oh, Ant! I believe you needed a new left eye. Are you not gonna do the surgery? Missing an eyeball? No, we're not. We just got the eye. Oh, it's because someone's hauling it, isn't it? Well, he's doing the surgery in his bedroom instead of in the hospital, and he fucked it up because of it. Well, we gotta keep Butters around longer so we can get his other eye. Oh, it's Giggles! I don't like seeing 13-year-old high mates. That upsets me. It's not gonna upset me enough that I don't steal her organs. Especially because, hey, we needed more eyes after all. Thank you for the extra eyes. Now let's try and install this eye without causing an issue. There you go. You have a 13-year-old's eye now. Also, thank you for the nothing redeem. So why don't we just go ahead and harvest everything. -1 kidney, -1 lung, minus the liver. Let's just take all of that poor girl's organs. Because fuck it. What if someone on our, in our colony gets injured? We need to have extra organs just in case. That's a good... That's a good place to end. I can't even say it. I'm trying to say it's a good place to end it. We're literally talking about harvesting organs from a 13-year-old. We finished the 2 hallways. We've got organs. We replaced Ant's missing eye. I'd say that's a good place to end it. We'll leave it at that and not talk about where we got the organs from. What a week. This is my first time ever, or this week rather, was my first time ever doing a different game every individual day. Normally, I do 2 games in a week. You know, 1 game on Monday, Tuesday, 1 game on Wednesday, Thursday. This week, I tried out doing 4 games, 4 days, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I enjoy it more. It made the week feel more interesting, because every day I was waking up knowing I was doing something different. So I might keep that going. I think we'll keep doing that for the next couple, weeks until I get bored. Because that's how I do shit. Anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful time, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will be back on Monday with more Half Sword. But until then, have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.